Hello fellow firearms enthusiasts. Today I'm going to go over how to make Cowboy buckshot loads using Magtech brass shot shells. So for this you're going to need black powder or some sort of black powder substitute. In this case I have Pyrex RS, which is 2FG equivalent. That's the easiest for me to get where I live. You're going to need the brass Magtech shot shells. These have been previously fired. I've cleaned them, deprimed them, and reprimed them with large pistol primers. You're going to need 0.125 inch 11 gauge nitro cards. You're going to need 1/4 inch cork wad, 1/8 inch cork wad, and 11 gauge overshot cards. You will also need 0.350 inch lead round balls. And then I cut a milk carton down and pour my powder into there. It just makes it easier, less chance of making a mess. If everything falls back in there, it's easier to clean up and dump right back in the jar. You're also going to need a powder measure that can measure up to 90 grains of black powder. And then what I do, I also have a flask funnel that I use when I go to fill my powder measure, just because it helps to kind of get more in there without making so much of a mess. So to start, we'll just take a shell. Again, these have already been reprimed and ready to go. So I'm going to fill up my powder measure. 90 grains. Once I'm there, I'll take that out, let the extra dump out so it's completely full. The extra off and dump it into the shell. Okay, set that aside. Then I'm going to take one of my 0.125 11 gauge nitro cards, put that in the shell. Again, these have been previously fired, so they the tops aren't fully uncrimped. They still have a little bit of a roll to them. But I'll push that in, and then I make these presses, and I'll post a link to my Etsy store. This is just a prototype, so it's unfinished. I just use this for myself, but I do have finished shot shell presses available, and again I'll post the link where you can purchase them if you'd like. But you're going to take your press, you're going to cram that nitro card all the way down, give it a good firm press. Then you're going to take your 1/4 inch cork wad, drop that in. These are 12 gauge cork wads, so these just kind of fall right into the shell. You could technically purchase 11 gauge cork wads if you want a little bit snugger fit, but these, in my experience, these have worked just fine. Next I'm going to take another of my 0.125 11 gauge nitro cards and place that on top of the cork wads. And then I'll use my press again to mash that down, make sure everything's nice and firmly seated. You don't want any air gaps with black powder or black powder substitutes, or you will basically destroy your gun. So then next we're going to take our 0.350 inch lead round balls, and for this it's going to take 9 round balls. So we'll just drop them in, And as they fall in, they'll kind of stack nice and neat when you go. And I'll tilt the shell to show you here what it looks like. So they should all stack pretty nice and neat and almost make it all the way to the very top, but not quite. Then last, you're going to take one of your 11 gauge overshot cards and just place it on top of your lead round balls. There you go. So this shell's ready to be roll crimped on the top, and then the last step after roll crimping is taking a little bit of Elmer's glue and putting a little bead of Elmer's glue around the top edge, just to help seal it, help keep the water out from getting into the moisture from getting into the shell, but also just helps to retain everything inside the shell. So I'll show you that after I get the other shells loaded. So now that I have all my shells loaded, with the wadding in them, the powder, and the 0.350 inch lead round balls, now we're going to roll crimp them. To roll crimp them, you're going to need the RCBS Cowboy shot shell die set. Right now I have the die in, and it's configured for roll crimping. So to roll crimp, you're going to put your shell in the shell holder, lower your handle all the way down so your ram is all the way up, and then you're going to screw in the die until it touches the top of the shell. Once you touch the top of the shell, back your die down a little bit, and then screw in just, about a quarter turn, maybe slightly past a quarter turn, and then go ahead and raise your ram up. You're not really going to feel a whole lot of resistance, but you'll start to notice it'll begin to put a roll crimp on the edge of the shell. And the best way I found is just screw in your die in small increments and keep going until you get the roll crimp you're looking for. And once you have that roll crimp, then you can leave your die set there and then crimp all your other shells. So we're pretty close. These shells already had a little bit of a roll crimp to them, but that's kind of about what you're wanting. You don't really want to go too crazy with the roll crimp, or it becomes difficult to reload these. So I've got a little bit of a roll, a little bit of a taper. I'm pretty happy with that. So then I'm going to take my other shells and run them through. Alright, so now your final step will be to take your glue, your Elmer's glue. Doesn't have to be the clear stuff, it can be the white stuff, either way. But you'll take that, and then you're going to, come on, that'll work. And then you're going to put just a thin bead all around the edge as best you can. Oh boy. Here we go. Just all around the edge of your overshot card. And I just made a mess. Shoot. That's not a very good example, but here, let me try another one. There you go. So it's kind of hard to see with the clear glue, but I just basically go all the way around the outside edge and then just let your shells sit and dry until the glue's nice and hard, and you're all set. So that's how you make Cowboy buckshot loads using Magtech brass shot shells.